Hi guys, welcome back. We have a fun tag for you today. We are going to do the throwback tag that Colleen from Butterflykisses2103 did, and I thought it was just really interesting and fun to hear about childhood memories. I have a set of questions here and we're just going to jump right into it. First question, what year were you born in? 1989.
1987.
Ooh, I'm a youngin'.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a picture of yourself when you were younger? If so, show it. And here's mine.
And here's mine.
What TV shows did you grow up with?
Power Rangers, the original.
Which one was your favorite Power Ranger?
The red one.
Mine was Gullah Gullah Island.
Oh.
You know, Gullah Gullah, come and let's play together.
That one.
And then the frog.
Yeah.
You made your body walk.
Wow, scary.
That one was my favorite. Sister Sister, Full House, Smart Guy, My Brother and Me. What would you do? What did you want to be when you grow up, and still want to be that?
Police officer.
You wanted to be a police officer?
I wanted to be a police officer. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be an Imagineer. I think it was on Disney. They had this like segment called Imagineer That, and they would show the people who worked at Disneyland and Disney World who made the rides, like the techniques, and what an Imagineer is: an imagination plus an engineer. What were your favorite toys to play with?
Playing with marbles. I was pretty good at it too.
Marbles?
Yeah. I didn't have much toys growing up because I was in Mexico. I was poor, so marbles were cheap.
My favorite one was Foursquare. And then if we got out, you had to shimmy. If you got out, so we made it interesting.
Wow.
What's the most embarrassing thing that you remember doing?
I was in 6th grade. Somebody had kicked the ball really far, and they said, "Hey, Luis, why don't you go get it?" So I took off and I went to go get it. Somebody called me, so I turned back, and next thing I know, there's a fence there, and I smack into the fence, and I bounce back, and I fall, and everybody. Yeah, I was chubby, so I bounced even further.
Well, mine was when we went roller skating, not blading, and I was acting like I knew what I was doing because I was kind of embarrassed that I looked like I'm on the side and everyone's like rolling around me. So I was a little bit adventurous, and so I went on my own, and I ended up falling flat on my face, and I was like, oh man, I hope nobody saw that. I got up and this guy comes up to me, he's like, are you okay? And then the next day on the school bus, he was telling everybody, he's like, she's the one who totally beefed it in front of everybody. And they used beef, because I guess that meant like when you fall, that means you beefed it. It was embarrassing.
I never heard that before, actually.
And it was my brother's friend, and he was like, yeah, that's my sister. What were three songs you listened to as a child? I would have to say one of them is church. I went to church when I was very little. It was, I am a C, I am a CH, I am a CHRISTIAN. Also, another song is, there is this band or this girl group called Cleopatra, and all they say is, Cleopatra, coming at ya, Cleopatra, coming at ya.
Yeah.
It was really catchy, just so you know. And all the Disney movies had awesome background music, and I remember, I think it was, is it B5, where they go, jump, jump, the house is jumping. It's from a movie called Smart House. But there were just so many. Spice Girls. Oh, I loved the Spice Girl songs. But anyways, I could just keep going. I'm like getting memories right now and I'm kind of tearing up.
Yeah. Okay, my turn. One song, Who Let the Dogs Out?
Oh yeah.
Blue.
Oh wow, really?
I
blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-die.
I think the last one was Nelly, Country Grammar.
So, something you remember happening while you were little?
When I was little, I went fishing with my dad. He had told me to wear shoes or something with thick sole, and I decided to wear sandals, and a nail went right through my foot.
Oh! I remember walking through grass, like grass, you know, the ball went into the grass, and when I looked down at my feet, there was a spider web, and ever since then I don't like grass because there are spiders and bugs in the grass. So whenever we played kickball, I would stop at the line where the pavement met the grass, and I never went in there. Till this day, I still just hate grass because of that. And I tell people and they're like, weirdo.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like telling people. But I tell you guys now, Just don't judge me, okay? The scariest thing that happened when you were little. I remember it was my cousin Crystal, my cousin Diane. We all lived in Ketchikan. I was riding the bike. Diane, I think Diane and Crystal decided to rollerblade. So we went down a hill. There was just this memorable hill. It was pretty steep. So I go down with my bike easily, right? And then Diane is going cross, like doing a zigzag to get down. You know, she's going from this side to this side.
Yeah.
And then I feel so bad for laughing. But my cousin Crystal, she decided to go cross too, but instead of going cross, she went all the way down. We're like, stop! And then we tried to catch her, but her arm slipped through and she started rolling down the hill.
Wow.
It was so sad, but it was so scary.
I was on a bicycle. It was brand new. I just gotten it, and I was running out of the alley, and the alley came and it met the street. That's how our apartment was. Tony was chasing me. My brother was chasing me because he wanted to ride the bike. I'm like, no! So I took off, and I forget to look both ways before I entered because I was going so fast. So I'm coming out, boom! Ran into a truck. I was coming and then he was coming, and then so we met, and then boing, and then I'm like, gosh.
So here's the last question. How is the world different now from when you were younger?
Well, growing up, I was spanked a lot. Today you can't touch your kids because you're in danger of them turning you into CPA. Is that what it is? CPS. The one that upsets me the most is when today parents, you know, they make the food and they do this amazing meal and they put it on the table, and the child goes, I don't want to eat this. I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And the parent has to, oh, okay, I'll get you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and they go and make it. I remember I told my grandma that one time, like, well, I'm sorry, we're not at a restaurant. What I make, you eat, and if you don't want to eat it, you go do something else. So we ate.
Mine would have to be how the kids spend their time. I was outside all the time playing kickball, riding our bikes to the rec center and playing outside over there on jungle gyms and such. Now it's like all of my cousins, they're like this all the time on their iPad. And my nephew, he's 3. He knows how to use the iPhone. Like, you wish that your kids would, you know, go outside and play. It's not even the first thing on their mind when they wake up. That was the first thing on my mind, was to get ready so I can go outside and play.
Yeah.
I would say the TV shows, like on Disney Channel or the Nickelodeon, they're so much different now.
Oh,
Back
yeah.
then, they were so funny. They were so good. Like, Are You Afraid of the Dark was good. And like My Brother and Me and What Would You Do? All those game shows were so good. Now, it just seems like they make them more girly and everything is all futuristic. Like, they touch something and something appears out of nowhere. There's not really a storyline. The storyline is either somebody gets kidnapped or somebody's like acting, you know, like mindless, you know, clueless. Like, they have the girls acting like, wait, what? You know, that type of thing. It's just, it's annoying and it's not funny to me. But hopefully you guys get the idea. The ones that grew up with the really good shows, like the 90s, know what I'm talking about.
Anyways, guys, you guys let us know what things have changed for you or growing up.
Or do this tag for any of you guys who are watching, if any you have a YouTube channel. I'm
really curious,
Yeah, so do this tag because it was fun. Thank you, Colleen, for doing this. I've never seen this tag before, and it was fun listening to you, and hope you guys had fun listening to us in this Fun Friday. Also, I'll put a link down below to my first giveaway. I think you guys have less than a week left to enter.
Okay, I gotta make sure and put my name in there.
Woo, woo, woo.
Right?
Gala gala. Come and let's play together in the bright sunny weather. You don't want to sing with me?
No, I don't know that song.
Be binya binya.
No,
go
I'm okay.
Binya binya.
No, I'm
You
okay.
go just binya binya.
No.
Like you're trying to put your air out, but it's in binya binya.
No, okay.
Come on.
No.
Okay.
Have a good
Bye,
weekend, guys.
guys.
Take care.
Bye, guys.